Subscriptions grew faster on the Windows Store
the new
than any
link.
other platform. We also like the insights that we get from the Windows Store, which help us make sure that we match our product and offer to the markets and customers we serve, so that we have an offer that meets the needs of our customers, meets the needs of our business in every market around the world.
It's just so awesome. So where do you guys want to go next?
Well, at Autodesk, we've been testing new ideas and adding support for Windows Mixed Reality in the Autodesk Stingray real-time engine. Together, these allow our customers to build
did fix the
immersive
audio,
experiences like never before.
Our
So
video.
take a look at this example of how we're simulating factories, bridging our design tools with the immersive capabilities of Stingray.
Hopefully there won't be any more clipping on my audio now.
Oh, jeez. Make
great.
anything.
Thanks, Andy, for
Just
coming.
something.
Thanks so much.
Anything.
So let's all work together to make the Windows Store a success for your Windows apps and the 500 million Windows 10 customers that are looking for them. Now, let's talk about our investments to
Looks
make
like we
Windows
got most
10
of our viewers back. That
the
was
best
quick.
damn
Sorry
dev
about
box on
that,
the
everyone.
planet.
When I
It's actually
clicked
fault.
live stream,
Build,
it
with
popped
Kevin
up a little
Gallo,
dialogue, and it was like, "Would you like to end the event?"
introduced
And
that we were
I
bringing
didn't
Bash
read it. I
to
just clicked
Windows
yes,
10.
and that was.
You were able to
nuts.
download Ubuntu and
That's
set
what
it up.
happens
And that's
when
just,
you
the first step on
graduate
this
from
journey.
FSU.
We're
You just
truly
have
recommitting to make Windows 10
no
this amazing
concept
dev
of
box.
detail,
Well, we got a bunch of
and
new
so
things to share with you
things
today.
fail.
First thing I'd share is we're making it much easier to set up Ubuntu on Windows 10 by bringing Ubuntu to the Windows Store. So with one click, you can easily download and set up Ubuntu on your Windows 10 device. I mean, it's amazing to think when Dave Cutler, who's, by the way, still on our team writing code every day, envisioned the design of
Because we won't
Windows
let him out
NT.
of the
He thought
box.
about this OS that can support multiple personalities. And then there it was with the Ubuntu shell running the Bash shell on Windows 10. Well, we've also had some new partnerships on the front this year. SUSE Linux will also be coming to the Windows Store, so you can download that and have that shell available for your use to run Linux apps. And we are also working with Fedora. So you have now 4 personalities on top of this one OS, so you can making it the
flavors of
only
Linux,
OS
huh?
where you can run Linux applications.
Well, that makes sense.
and
What about
Windows
Mac OS?
applications,
Can I
making
run
it the
Mac
most
OS on top
productive
of?
development environment ever.
Because that would be cool.
Now, there's one capability we've heard a lot about that people wanted. You wanted to be able to develop an iOS application from Visual Studio on your Windows PC. Well, let me introduce you to the Xamarin Live Player. Xamarin Live Player is an application here on this iPhone. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair it with Visual Studio here.
Pair it like a bird.
Oops, on this PC. By simply running the app here on the iPhone, I'm going to press pair to Visual Studio. It's going to see boom. Those two things are now connected.
That was fast.
And what that's going to enable me to do
dear.
now is very easily deploy
There's people in the
this
Apple
.NET
spaceship there going,
C#
crap.
Liquid project
They're
to the
doing it
iOS
again.
device. So let's take a look at that. Let's come here. It is now downloading the application to the phone. And you can see I have the full debugging capabilities of Visual Studio and .NET right here. I have a breakpoint at line 25.
Okay,
So
that's pretty awesome,
let's
ladies and
just
gentlemen.
Click on Kevin Gallo, and there it goes. The code advances right to the breakpoint, and I can debug. You have the entire capability.
Now, can I
of
build
Visual
it
Studio
for-
.NET debugger
for
with
iOS?
this iOS application? Now, of course, I expect more when I'm working with .NET and Visual Studio.
Looks like I'm going to be able to bring
live
up
edit and
Cecil
continue.
here in a second.
So let's take a look at that. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to put the live player into that mode. Now, this list view I have here, it's kind of dry. So let's add a header. Let's just add some header code quickly in here. And we see here, just like that, the phone app, new code downloaded. And this really is the full interactivity you would expect. Let's change the color of the header. Let's go over here, change some of the code. Oops, let's spell it right.
Yeah, we can do this JavaScript today. Of course we can.
There you go.
JavaScript
So
is
the
awesome.
full capability to build rich iOS applications directly from Visual Studio on your PC.
Thick.
There's
rich.
one more area we really invested this
Whoa.
year to make
All right,
Windows
we've
the
got
best
Cecil
dev box
joining in.
ever. And that is
Yeah, you're really
really
echoey,
aligned with
bro.
our mission
Hello?
to empower every
You're
person
very
on
echoey.
the planet.
I am in a
Oh, and
conference
we do
room
quite a bit of work
on
here
a machine
too.
that's not mine.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
that photo was gonna get put in there.
client time.
But
Yup.
we do been quite a bit of work to make all of our software accessible to everyone. I mean, there's 1 billion people in the world with disabilities, and so that's an incredible group of people that want to have access to all of these great capabilities of our apps. So when it comes to creating
hold on to
a
jokes,
dev
guys.
platform,
They're
we
talking
want
about
to
the
create
disabled.
the tools
We don't want to do
help
that.
us and you build applications
Not funny.
that are accessible to all of those people. And so in Windows, we've been investing quite a
Inbox,
bit
Outlook, Mail, Giorgio Sardo, what a year has been.
in Narrator. So Narrator is on every Windows 10 PC. You can run it, and you can hear what someone who is visually impaired will experience when using your application on the PC. But you don't actually know, is that a good experience? They can hear your app, but can they? Well, so now with Narrator, we have introduced, or we continue to invest in developer mode.
Reading tape. Developer mode enabled.
And so what's happening now
Arrow. Up
is,
arrow. Left
oops, gosh, there we go. So
Wha-
what I'm
what?
able to do now is navigate my application as if I was visually impaired.
Okay,
Put myself in the
that's
shoes
going to be useful. That
of
is a
someone,
really cool
of
feature
some of the
right
billion
there.
people that will be
Blocking out the
using my
UI,
application in this way.
forcing the
And speaking
developer
on behalf of our developers,
through
this is
using the
an
screen reader.
unbelievable game changer to
This is gonna-
understand how to
this will
make
be a
your
game
application great for
assuming
all
developers
those people
actually
all
use
over
it.
the world.
I hope they do. Most likely they won't.
So to quickly
Well, they
recap,
won't until they're
we're
forced
just
to.
going to keep
That's right.
investing to make Windows 10
But at least the tools
best
are there
dev
to help
box ever.
them when they're
We've
forced to.
simplified the install of Ubuntu by bringing it to the Windows Store. SUSE is coming to the Windows Store. We're working with Fedora to bring them to the Windows Store. And now Windows
Can we
is the
clean up
only
the Windows
platform that
Store?
can run both Windows
It's like Times
and
Square in
Windows
the
X.
80s. It's
The
just
Xamarin Live Player
garbage
will enable you to
everywhere.
build, test, and debug your iPhone applications from your Windows
I really don't get the
PC.
big deal about having
And
all
with
these different
Narrator
OSs
accessibility mode,
on
you
Windows.
can develop for people of all abilities.
I'm sure
Yeah,
there
you
will
got
be,
me.
Keep the feedback coming.
articles
We're just
written
going to
that'll
keep
explain it.
investing in
But
making
I-
Windows 10 your home for
I saw
development
that Steve was
of
saying
apps
that it's
that run
just
on any platform.
a shell. I have a feeling that's not true. That it actually
Now,
is
each of those
different.
three investments,
The file
pretty cool,
system
right?
is going to be
They're good.
different for each of these, but I don't know.
each of those investments we're making in our developer community, they're individually are
Dang,
valuable.
that's a lot of
But
dudes there
sometimes
at
it's when you
Build.
put all these pieces together,
There's
that
always
you
a lot
can
of dudes
see
in
the whole
Build.
picture.
My gosh.
And there's just no better way to do that than looking through the lens of the next frontier of computing, mixed reality. My first experience with mixed reality was a little over 7 years ago. Joe Belfiore came to my office. This is a true
What was her
story.
name? Did she break your
Just
heart?
told me, Alex Kipman just showed me a lobster dancing right in front of my eyes on this bench. You've got to go see this lobster.
Yeah, I'm getting buffered.
And since that magical moment, I've seen how mixed reality has taught surgeons how to save lives, how it's inspired architects to build masterpieces, and it's dramatically improved the processes of some of our toughest manufacturing challenges.
All of our crappy connections.
I mean, mixed reality's path, it's still being written, but I truly believe
Internet
it's
is hard.
going to change everything.
I'd be willing to try
I'm
Twitch.
so excited
next
to
time
see what
around.
mixed reality,
No problem.
where it's going
The
to go
software
with
I'm using
gaming and
supports
entertainment. But I'm even more inspired to see how mixed reality is already digitally
I am seeing a lot
transforming
more dropped
businesses
frames
around
on
the
this
world.
stream than I was on the last
I
one,
mean, it's
so I have a
amazing to
feeling
think
it's just
visionary
my
Windows developers jumped in
internet
just a
connection
year
for
ago
whatever reason
when we
here
started
at 1
shipping
in the afternoon
HoloLens.
is having some issues.
And now it's paying off for them. I get so much inspiration from this work. Consider Japan Airlines. Repairing
Tallahassee.
a jet
He's using
engine
all the
is hard.
bandwidth in Tallahassee.
Training people to repair a jet engine is
Ooh.
unbelievably expensive. You're taking these
His
jet
audio
engines
just dropped.
and the jets offline. And how long can you train while it's offline?
Yeah,
I got no audio
Huge
either.
thick manuals that, are just, they're kind of a mess consistently. They get a
Can't
little
hear
out
you,
of
Ben.
date.
Across the globe, inspirational mixed reality hackathons are taking place. Let's take a look at how you have been transforming the world with holograms.
There's this event going on tonight. That's the Boston Augmented Reality Meetup.
I am at VRLA in Los Angeles.
Houston HoloLens Hackathon. New York.
University College London. If it wasn't for a hackathon, we wouldn't even be doing this. The community is really enthusiastic. With HoloLens, people are looking for new stuff.
For the Hackfest, what we decided to do was use the gaze technology that's built into the HoloLens to create a
Sorry,
heat
everybody.
map of the viewer's sight.
There's a plane attached to your face, and you
My
fly
internet went
around
down.
by just kind of walking around, and you tilt your head.
We love talking to everyone
lot
about
of
it
growing
and
pains
showing them
here
the work we're
for
doing.
this,
We come to these events supporting other people
we
that
did
are
it for
working
you.
on really inspiring projects.
So they had a full mixed reality experience of their job site, showing the beams. They wanted to really see, could this precast beam kind of clear this building?
I have contacted.
See if we can
my
get Richie back on the
friend,
line.
Muralist, and we're going to do a little showcase of what the technology can do and how it can help any artist.
That ability to actually display information to an end user as they're walking around site and help them with their day-to-day work.
It's not just a tool for business. Already starting now, today, we can do experiences with it.
In order to keep developers happy, you need to give them cool platforms to work with. And
Maybe they'll
cool
be announcing
technology.
version 2 of the HoloLens today.
We have 3 apps in the HoloLens store.
The HoloLens opens up an entire new world of things that you can do.
I am a mixed reality developer, designer.
The feature is here, it's now.
Thanks everybody for sticking around. I know it's a pain in the butt.
Thank you. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know how many times I have watched this video, and I still get goosebumps every single time I watch it. You inspire me. You inspire the creator in all of us. And from all of us in Windows, thank you. It has been an incredible 12 months. And thank you for the amazing feedback and collaboration. As an example, you asked for HoloLens in more geographies. And we are now in 9 countries. And by the end of the month, we will welcome China, the world's
We got
biggest
you,
market
Richie?
for virtual
Yes.
reality, to our mixed
Awesome.
reality journey.
Yeah,
Speaking
it's
of
a little
mixed
light
reality,
on the audio
mixed
for the
Yeah.
screen.
realities have become. All
Button.
this talk in the industry about virtual
There we go.
reality versus augmented
Check that
reality,
audio level.
who's getting to scale first? And where you, as a developer, need to place your bets. I don't want you to be confused. These are not separate concepts. These are just labels for different points on a mixed reality continuum. We should all be thinking and instead of all of this talk about or. And means including, embracing, unifying across the continuum. As William Gibson said, the future is already here. It's just not very evenly distributed. In the future, devices will become lenses. Lenses that will allow us to see, touch, and feel mixed reality. Mixed reality will enable us to freely
Touch
and
and feel?
instinctually mix real people, places, and things with virtual people, places, and things. This will unlock amazing new experiences. Experiences anchored to the physical or virtual world
Still
around
can't
us.
touch a video.
In the future, we will need to choose between transparent or opaque headsets. Devices will adapt instantly, blending the real and the virtual into mixed realities. We are already building towards this future. Our vision has been clear from the start. And this is why, to simplify things, we call all of it Windows Mixed Reality. As developers, we need a single platform, a universal platform, a platform that spans from simple augmented reality to virtual reality, and of course, holograms. As developers, we need a platform
Like
that
Gem
can
in the
target
holograms?
PCs, consoles, and fully self-contained holographic computers. Windows 10 is the only operating system that provides this much opportunity for our partners and this much choice for our customers. And with the Fall Creators Update to Windows 10, this future is already here today. Windows Mixed Reality supports the best and most advanced headsets in the market today, from the most immersive and most affordable virtual reality experiences to HoloLens, the most complete and still only fully self-contained holographic computer. Windows Mixed Reality has the most advanced science and most complete platform for mixed reality. We continue to lead the space as
Steve, I
the
reject
only
that.
platform
I
to
don't
enable
want to
mixed
assign
reality
avatars that make
devices
me smile.
to interact with each other
I'm
through a
going to
single
reject that
and
poll.
consistent user interface, standardized input, and a universal app platform for developers to target. Windows 10 is the only operating system created specifically and from the ground up for mixed reality devices. Windows 10 is the best at perceiving our world and breaking down the barriers between physical and virtual reality.
And Windows 10 can run Windows 95
To
apps.
support 6 degrees of freedom tracking at world scale, and the only system that doesn't require additional external sensors or complicated setups. With no room setup required, the world becomes your canvas, allowing you to be present in your environment in the most natural and immersive way. Now, I believe that feeling present in your environment is at the heart of what makes us human. And it's the
Steve's
key
getting feisty
ingredient
in the
to
live
creating
chat.
mixed reality. Being
Go
present
get 'em, baby. Let's
isn't
go
just
get 'em.
about what you see, but more importantly, it's about having the freedom to move, interact, and explore your world. But with the freedom to move comes the desire to interact. Windows Mixed Reality already celebrates the power of your gaze, gestures, and voice. But something's still missing. In the real world, we hold and use tools that extend our hands. These tools
This
help
could be
us
used for
create,
evil.
play, and interact with the world around us. These instruments can give us sub-millimeter precision without complicated setup or the need for additional sensors. Introducing our newest tool, motion controllers for Windows Mixed Reality.
Dang. Steve just going to... Is that... I don't know, all these videos of what could be and stuff, it just doesn't inspire me very much. Maybe over the last 22 years of my career, I've just been jaded by all these videos. Yeah, I saw that video where the hologram is on the ostrich and he thinks he could fly. Yeah. Funny, but trigger. Grab.
How soon till we get our hollow deck?
That's what I really want to know. I forget all this other stuff. Give me the holodeck.
Thank you. These motion controllers were designed to perfectly complement our Windows Mixed Reality headsets. No external sensors or cameras to configure, giving you the freedom to move from room to room, or better yet, from house to house. In fact, these sensors are exactly where you need them to be. They're inside the headset, using our industry-defining inside-out tracking technology. Our system is optimized for where you're looking.
You'll still look
at
like an idiot
any
wearing it.
given time. If it's all together now,
yeah.
forget virtual versus augmented reality. The virtual and the real are already mixing to create an amazing mixed reality landscape. A landscape where businesses are digitally transforming, powered by our Windows 10 Universal Platform. A platform that allows us to be more creative and efficient.
I think that 3,000 number
A
was for
platform
the
that empowers us
HoloLens.
to push ourselves and our organizations further. With that in mind,
is for the HoloLens.
I am proud to share a transformative project with you today.
This
Now, this
connects
project also
directly to your
happens to be
computer.
the first deep collaboration between Microsoft and Cirque du Soleil. And more
As opposed to
precisely,
HoloLens, which is
a
completely
collaboration with Cirque's
encased.
Socrative Innovation Laboratory, the C-Lab. This partnership represents
No, this is
our mutual
just a
and
mixed
constant
reality
quest
device
for innovation.
over your head.
And over the past few
So you
weeks,
look like an idiot.
we have worked together as a team to create mixed reality tools
I don't
that
need
are
any help to look
adapted
like an idiot,
to Cirque du
just so
Soleil's
you know.
creative process. The goal is for them to use these tools for the set design of future live shows. And to further explain and demonstrate our collaboration, please help me welcome on stage Chantal Tremblay, Carl Fillon, and Geneviève Pezan. Chantal is a creation director at Cirque du Soleil, and some of our work includes The Beatles' Love and Curious. Carl is a set designer.
That's some rough
His
names right
recent
there.
works
You did a pretty good job with that.
include Toruk,
Yes, he
The
did.
First Flight, which was inspired by James Cameron's Avatar. And Geneviève is the project manager at C-Lab. Welcome, friends.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much for the invitation. On behalf of Cirque du Soleil, we're really
all wearing-
happy
yeah, I
to
got
be
their
part of
HoloLens.
this
Look at that.
development of Microsoft HoloLens.
Yeah, it's
You know,
about time for a really
innovation
cool
for us
demo.
at Cirque is our priority. Today,
You know, they
as
did
we're
say this was
growing
gonna end at
faster
1.
than ever, and we're creating more and more show, we really think that this technology of HoloLens
that's
would
1 o'clock
help us
Pacific.
to become more agile.
No, it was
Yes, I totally agree with you, Chantal. This tool will be very
1 our
useful
time.
in my workflow.
Eastern.
I have been expecting that kind of technology for a long time ago. Thank you, Alex, to invite us to be here.
Thank you.
Our creative process to put a show together for us, it's 18 to 24 months. And that is including from the
Yikes.
beginning when we choose the theme until we open the show to the public.
In Montreal, at Cirque du Soleil's headquarters, there are big studios, enough to fit the entire stage and all
that
the
Nathan
equipment of
Fillion's
our
brother?
shows. At the end of our creation process, when everything has been built, we install all of that on those studios for a few weeks of rehearsals. Now, with this amazing technology, we'll be able to visualize the same stage and all the equipment into the same studios at real scale, but months before the construction. That will change a lot the way we work.
So let's create a new stage together.
Okay, so now what we see here is
You're on a
typical
stage, creating
with
a
full
stage.
mast holding up a tent of the big top.
So we had scaled that lower to be sure we fit in the
Yes,
place,
we
right?
scaled it down to fit this stage for today's
Right.
That's right,
presentation.
Steve.
So let me
No
show
one
you
can take
an
this guy
example
from
of
you.
decision that we have to deal with. You have to know that our stage usually are always of the same height because this is the best possible view that public can have. So when we did the creation of the show Curious, we wanted to have that feeling of a traditional circus ring, and also we want the public to see the painting on the floor. So what we did, we lowered the stage by 35%. So even after many months, even if we looked at it on paper, on computer, or on models, it was a tough decision to take. I would say even a stressful decision. But now, with this technology being all together with a creative team, we would be able to see exactly what the public will experience in the end.
Oui, merci Chantal. And for us at C-Lab, one of our mandates is to introduce new technologies like this to our production teams. So we work all together in collaboration just to make sure that the tools we develop or adapt fit what they need. So let me show you what we've been doing these past few weeks. I'm going to now open a creation menu. and it's insert basic shapes for you, Cal.
Okay, merci Geneviève. Moving primitive polygon shapes help me to fill the available space. And from there, it is easy and quick to
Just wait
establish
until we're
the
doing
right
programming
proportions.
like this.
I don't want to wait.
Designer, if you think you have a good
I don't
idea,
ever want to do
you
it.
still have to
I think
share
it's,
with
They did
I think
that
it's time
in
for me
the
to
entire
Star Trek
team
Voyager.
and make sure
Yeah, it's time for me to
everybody
get out
understand
when
properly your
we
proposal.
start programming like this.
Now let's pretend that this cube is a cabinet. A maquette
Pretend.
is a great tool to visualize shapes, but still, it is not enough to understand and feel the real size of them and the impact they can have
Look,
into
it's
a
almost the
space
old
volume.
EA
Now I
logo.
take this sphere and I put it over the cabinet, and then I group them together and I rotate it like that. Too many times
And we're
I
trying to build the
experiment
Channel 9 guy.
myself problem at that level. Even if I'm doing very elaborated 2D illustration and animated 3D
I have the Channel 9
models.
guy behind me on the wall.
But now with the HoloLens,
I had
there
mine
is no more
somewhere.
misunderstanding.
I also have
Sure.
a new
Because you are
my,
into
Xamarin
the model.
Gorilla, or Xamarin model.
Great. And one of the other amazing possibilities
all I
of the
need is Lego
HoloLens
Star Wars.
is that we can
That's
work on
it. That's
designs
all I
we
need over
have
there.
You
from
gonna buy that
software that we
Apollo
already use.
or
To show
Saturn
you an
V
example of that, I will
Hell
upload
yes.
one of the stage props that we
So I'm
have
debating on
from
the
a previous show.
UCS Snowspeeder.
So it's an
Let's see.
acrobatic platform for a contortion number, and it's called the hand.
A contortion number.
Oh,
There's something I've never said professionally.
So as you can see, to put a show together, it's a great team effort. Even choreographer could be able to visualize the space they have to put the acrobatic performance, or even a costume designer could see and be helped to create more complex costumes. Speaking about designers, you know, sometimes they are at different places on the planet.
It looks like the hand
So I
in
would
the
like
original
to invite
Legend of Zelda that would come
today
down from the dungeon
Michel
and take you
Laprise,
out
one
to
of
the
our
beginning.
show director, and Michel is in Europe
Hated
right
that
now.
thing.
So he's going to be wearing the new Microsoft headset.
Hi, Michel.
Hi, Michel.
Bonjour tout le monde. I am sorry, guys, I couldn't be with you today, but it's kind of cool to be virtual. I like
Isn't it?
So, Carl, there's two references I'd like to share with you today.
Okay.
So the first of all, it's the hand. I think I was wrong with marble. It's too cold. Let's go with something warmer like this, wood finished.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Yeah.
Nice. And you know,
Yes,
about the
that's very
background,
nice.
the turbine. Yesterday I was walking in Paris and I stopped by the train station La Gare du Nord, and it is industrial like this.
Wow. Okay.
Cool.
I totally want him to say, and now introducing your dinner.
Now I have to go because c'est la vie. Bye.
Bye, Michel.
Bye, Michel.
That's awesome. There is
Bye,
nothing
Val.
like to be together around the concept to take concrete
the
decisions.
woods.
Now let's imagine we
Go
are
together
more
well.
advanced in our design, and we are ready at the end to present to the result to the team.
Yes.
Michelle is really
Load
backstage.
full stage.
Almost definitely.
Yes.
Wow.
Michelle's going to be at the party
That's
later.
great. It's beautiful.
So up until now, we have spoke a lot about set design, but let's not forget what drives us at Cirque du Soleil. It's the human performance. So let's welcome the artist, Geneviève.
Add contortionist.
Oh, please, no. That's not. No.
That works very well.
Oh.
Add Russie.
There's bugs on her
So
shirt.
for us now to be able
She's
to
full of
see that
bugs.
so early in the process is amazing and totally new. Usually we have to wait until we finalize our casting and the artists come to Montreal. But now, by looking at it, we could even make changes of some performance or different casting call.
That contortionist is just totally weird, man. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Yes,
So
take it
as
off,
you can
take it
see
off.
with
Oh my gosh.
HoloLens, this is a tool which can make our work and save time and money and definitely be a good addition to our toolbox.
Yes, and you know what? Now I'm dreaming to work into HoloLens directly on stage at the real scale
I'm
with
dreaming.
texturing,
I'm not dreaming. I'm having
modeling,
nightmares for that.
lighting,
Holy
animating.
crap.
We are closer than ever to a perfect creation tool, really.
Yeah, and during all my years at Cirque du Soleil, I've seen a lot of changes and innovation, And I believe with this technology of HoloLens, it could help our creation process.
Well,
So
you
I would
see
like
the
to take
ticket
this
prices of
opportunity
those
to thank
Cirque
you,
du Soleil
Alex, and
events?
your team
No wonder
for
they could
sharing
afford
this
all these
technology
HoloLens
with
just
us.
for
Thank you, my
everybody.
friends. How about a huge round of applause for our
I
friends
actually
at
met
Third?
a Cirque du
Thank you.
Soleil group up in Minneapolis. They were a fun group.
We're going to make you bend, Ashley.
Wow. What a difference a year
They were all
makes.
getting very drunk
The
at a
blueprint
hotel bar.
is in front of all of us. What you just saw
Of course.
was a custom solution done in collaboration with an incredible partner. Similar to the work we did with NASA to allow scientists to walk on the surface of Mars. And similar to the work we did with Case Western Reserve University, which enabled us to have medical students learn about medicine in a whole new way.
That was a cool demo,
But
I admit.
Yeah.
Imagine the transformative power if these were applications created by you, much like the communication,
they would be a
productivity,
lot uglier,
or
that's for
creativity
sure.
Yes,
applications
no doubt.
we use today. If you're an ISV or an
It'd be the
entrepreneur,
blocks that they had
join us.
originally. Yeah, look at that.
Imagine the
That's amazing.
opportunity in presence alone. Conversations where today we put a premium on being there in person. Imagine the opportunity in 3D tools or the opportunity in digitally capturing
Sorry about the
people,
dropouts.
places, or things.
I'll be calling
If you're a
Microsoft
3D creator
or Comcast
or aspire to become one,
to yell at
or if you
them.
have a game or content
My
idea,
AT&T line has been
join us.
fine.
Mixed reality is a growth opportunity
The best part
for
is I
all
have
of us,
Comcast
and
business
it's
class, so I
here
actually do get
today.
to yell at them.
As a matter of fact, and in keeping with our tradition of starting journeys together here at Build, starting today, I am happy to announce that you can pre-order the Acer and HP Windows Mixed Reality Dev Kits at windows.com/mixedreality. These are the same headsets that will be available to consumers this
Every single
holiday.
person in the audience was like,
Holiday 2017 is going to be
Yeah,
phenomenal.
there was so much stuff that
And we have
goes
a
on at
product
conferences
lineup
like Builds,
that
especially when you have
customers
new
really
stuff
want.
come up and you're like,
I hope you'll tune in to E3
wait a second.
to learn
They were
more
like,
about our Windows Mixed Reality
excited to
content
announce he's
story
gonna give it
for
to
this
you.
holiday.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
you ain't getting it for free, son.
Over the past 12 months, we have made incredible progress together.
People are sitting there, this
And I
is
invite
crap,
you to
man. At Google, they
continue
give us all this
building
free crap.
the future with
Goodness.
us over the next 12 months. If you're a developer, Visual Studio on Windows 10 is the most complete end-to-end experience for building any app on any platform. And I hope you'll download the Project Chrome SDK to help us populate
Except
the
you can't
Microsoft
build
Graph.
your iOS apps.
If you're a
for
Windows
Windows.
Insider, download the
If
Windows
that guy
10
lived in Florida,
Fall
there's
Creators
no way
Update
he'd have that hairstyle.
and help us
Nope.
iterate on Story Remix, the Microsoft Graph, and our new
Probably have a
Fluent design system.
Well, not only that, but those pants too. They ain't gonna, no.
If you haven't done so already,
South Beach
I
only
hope you'll
pants,
join
that's
us.
what they are.
Mixed reality is the future of computing. And the future of computing will be built by Windows developers. Enjoy the rest of Build, and
I
from
was at
all
Build
of us
2013 as
in
well,
Windows,
Steve.
thank you.
I was not. Oh, so you have a Surface that doesn't do anything now.
Thank you very much. Breakouts will
I
begin
gave it away.
promptly at 10:45. Again, breakouts will begin
There we
at
go, and that's it.
10:45.
They were
Thank
20
you.
minutes late,
Enjoy.
but there we go. So nothing really big that they really announced here. Just some really neat stuff, but nothing huge.
I mean, I feel like announcing that iTunes is going to be distributed via the Windows Store gives the Windows Store legitimacy. Looks like I'm buffering again.
You might as well turn off the feed there, yeah.
All right. Looks like I'm back up. So we'll give a little bit more before we drop out. What else do we have? Let's see. I think that the announcements they did about some of the .NET stuff, the UI stuff where we're having XAML standard, that could be big. It also shows that they're not leaving the XAML world behind. But none of the huge developer focused announcements like we saw yesterday.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, it was worth watching, but yeah, nothing really affected me in my daily life as a developer. Just
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
Yeah. All right. Well, assuming people are able to watch it right now with yeah, we got the music going now, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the audio and see you later. See you later.
Thanks,
Richard.
Ashley.